The Philippines, more than just paradise islands and friendly faces. Beneath the surface lies a nation full of extremes, resilience, and stories that defy belief. From underwater tribes with superhuman lungs to deadly karaoke nights and meals made from scraps, this country is anything but ordinary. Here are 15 mind-blowing facts about the Philippines you won't believe are real. Number 15. The nation of 7,600 plus islands. A country of islands, volcanoes, and resilience. Welcome to the Philippines, an archipelago made up of 7,641 islands, located between the Pacific Ocean and the South China Sea. The country is divided into three main island groups: Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao, stretching across 300,000 square kilometers, roughly the size of Nevada in the U.S. This tropical paradise is rich in geographic diversity. Towering volcanoes, dense rainforests, lush plains, and endless stretches of white sandy beaches make the landscape as dynamic as it is breathtaking. But paradise comes with a cost. The Philippines lies on the infamous Pacific Ring of Fire, home to the world's most active seismic zones. Earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and typhoons from the Pacific are part of life here, testing the nation's resilience year after year. Today, the population sits at around 117 million, making it the 12th most populous country in the world. Urban centers like Manila, Cebu, and Davao are buzzing with life and ranked among the most densely populated cities in Asia. Despite the challenges, the Philippines thrives, in part due to its unique identity as one of the world's few bilingual nations. Both Filipino and English are official languages used in education, media, and politics. With over 70 million English speakers, the Philippines ranks as the third largest English-speaking country, right behind the United States and India. This linguistic advantage attracts tourists, expats, and retirees from all over the world. Number 14. The land of beautiful women. Filipino women are celebrated across Asia and the world for their natural charm and radiant beauty, from their sun-kissed skin and harmonious facial features to their confident smiles and graceful demeanor. It's no surprise the Philippines has earned the title Beauty Pageant Powerhouse. The country has taken home 4 Miss Universe crowns, 6 Miss Earth titles, and 1 Miss World win, consistently placing high in international competitions. But beauty here runs far deeper than appearances. Filipino women represent a modern generation, self-loving, ambitious, and empowered. They dominate higher education, making up over 58% of university students, and hold around 30% of leadership roles in large enterprises, surpassing gender representation in many neighboring nations. In relationships, Filipino women are known for their warmth, loyalty, and emotional clarity. They know their worth and don't hesitate to walk away from unfulfilling connections. In fact, in major urban centers, the rate of single women aged 25 to 29 has reached 45%, a reflection of their growing independence and evolving life goals. Interestingly, many Filipino women are also open to international dating. On platforms like Filipino Cupid, Facebook dating, or Tinder, you'll find countless profiles expressing interest in men from the US, Canada, or Europe, drawn to Western values like maturity, commitment, and personal freedom. Number 13. Paradise of the most bizarre vehicles. If you want to witness the creativity and ingenuity of the Filipino people, look no further than their unique transportation. Enter the jeepney, a national icon born from American military jeeps left after World War II. These vehicles have since been transformed into rolling works of art, painted in vivid colors, decorated with flashing lights, and covered in images ranging from superheroes to religious figures. But that's just the beginning. In mountainous regions, you'll come across the hubal, a motorcycle modified with a long wooden plank capable of carrying up to 8 to 10 passengers, sometimes with children, animals, or even sacks of rice all on one ride. It's not just transportation, it's a jaw-dropping balancing act. You'll also find tricycles, 3-wheeled vehicles with canopies, tuk-tuks, and even kulisas, traditional horse-drawn carriages still in use in heritage cities like Vigan. Each vehicle is a cultural expression, revealing the everyday creativity that keeps this vibrant country moving, often quite literally, against the odds. Number 12. The most Facebook-obsessed nation on Earth. If you think you're addicted to social media, wait until you visit the Philippines, often dubbed the most Facebook-obsessed country in the world. An astonishing 93% of internet users here are on Facebook, and the average Filipino spends over 4 hours per day on social media, with much of that time dedicated to the familiar Blue app. But in the Philippines, Facebook isn't just a place to scroll through photos or like posts. It's a lifeline. People use it to find jobs, book appointments, live stream products, and even file government complaints through official Facebook pages. Many Filipinos use Messenger more often than traditional texting or email. And when it comes to dating, forget about asking for someone's phone number. Here, asking for their Facebook is the go-to move. Long before the social media boom, the Philippines was already a communication powerhouse. Back in 2008, it earned the title texting capital of the world, with Filipinos sending over 1 billion SMS messages per day, more than the US and Europe combined. Cheap, prepaid texting created a talking with thumbs culture that still influences how people communicate today. Number 11. A nation madly in love with karaoke. In the Philippines, karaoke isn't just a pastime, it's practically a way of life. With over 100,000 karaoke bars and roughly 70% of households owning their own machines, the sound of singing fills the air from city streets to remote villages. Whether it's a birthday, wedding, or even a funeral, you'll find Filipinos belting out love ballads, pop hits, and classic anthems any day of the week. For many, karaoke is more than just music. It's a form of emotional release, community bonding, and pure fun. On weekends, entire neighborhoods can sound like an open-air concert, with voices echoing through alleyways and backyards. The atmosphere is electric, informal, and inclusive, whether you're a star singer or just here for the fun. But one song has earned a rather controversial reputation: Frank Sinatra's My Way. The tune became so popular and competitive that disputes over singing it poorly or too loudly have led to actual fights and even fatal altercations. This bizarre phenomenon became known as the My Way killings, prompting many karaoke bars to remove the song from their playlists entirely. Number 10. Kamayan. The art of eating with your hands. Imagine sitting down to a feast with no forks, spoons, or chopsticks, just your hands and the people around you. In the Philippines, this centuries-old tradition is known as kamayan, a word that literally means eating with the hands. Kamayan is not just about how you eat, it's about how you connect. Picture a long table lined with fresh banana leaves, topped with steaming white rice, grilled meats, fresh seafood, mangoes, salted eggs, and vibrant sauces, all beautifully laid out for everyone to share. There are no plates or utensils. You scoop up a little rice, pair it with your favorite bite of meat or seafood, maybe add a touch of sauce, and eat it all by hand. The tactile experience adds a special intimacy to every bite, making the meal feel earthy, personal, and joyful. Before Western dining customs arrived, kamayan was how Filipinos traditionally ate for generations. And although modern cutlery is common today, kamayan is still practiced during festivals, family gatherings, and cultural celebrations. Number 9. Pagpag, the controversial dish made from trash. In the slums of Manila, particularly in areas like Tondo, there's a dish that shocks many outsiders, yet for some locals, it's a daily reality. It's called pagpag, a word in Filipino meaning to shake off dust. And that's exactly what happens, because pagpag is made from leftover food scraps collected from trash bins or restaurant waste. This dish typically includes discarded fried chicken, grilled meats, rice, or vegetables, all gathered from garbage piles or food courts. These scraps are washed, re-seasoned, and refried, then sold at roadside stalls for just 40 pesos, less than $0.70, making it cheaper than instant noodles. For families surviving on just $1 - a day, pagpag is often the only option for a filling meal. Long lines of people waiting to buy freshly cooked pagpag are a common sight in some communities. Of course, health officials have repeatedly warned about the serious hygiene risks, including exposure to bacteria or foodborne illnesses. But when the choice is between hunger and risk, hunger usually wins. Number 8. Why cars cost a fortune in the Philippines? Owning a car in the Philippines isn't just about getting from point A to point B. It can feel more like buying a luxury item. Take the popular Toyota Vios, for example. In neighboring Thailand, it costs around $15,000 US. But by the time it reaches Filipino shores, the price can balloon to $22,000, $25,000, even before insurance and registration. Why? The high price is due to a stack of taxes and fees. Import duties, a 12% value-added tax VAT, and an excise tax that can reach up to 50%, depending on the engine size and vehicle type. These costs make cars up to 40 to 50% more expensive than in nearby countries. Number 7. Mosquito hunting, Manila's strangest side job. In a small, damp neighborhood in the heart of Manila, there's an unexpected way to earn extra cash: mosquito hunting. This odd but practical side hustle began in a village called Hills through a campaign named Mapuksa Lama, Kill the Mosquito. With dengue fever cases skyrocketing, over 28,000 infections reported in just the first few weeks of 2025, the local government decided to pay residents to catch mosquitoes. The deal is simple. For every 5 mosquitoes or larvae, you earn 1 peso. It may not sound like much, just enough to buy a piece of candy, but the community has embraced it enthusiastically. One local proudly showed off catching 45 larvae in a single day, earning 9 pesos, enough for a small snack. Catch 500 mosquitoes, and you've earned 100 pesos, the cost of a bus ticket, a school lunch, or a basic meal. Number 6. The world's largest mass wedding. On February 12, 2004, a historic event took place in Manila, the capital of the Philippines. Over 35,000 couples said "I do" at the same time, setting a Guinness World Record for the largest mass wedding in history. This massive event was organized by the local government in collaboration with religious institutions. What made it even more special? Every single cost, from wedding rings and attire to official paperwork and wedding cakes, was fully covered for the couples. Many of those who participated had lived together for years, even decades, without ever having the means for a formal wedding. Others came from remote or impoverished regions. This event gave them something priceless: the legal recognition of their love. With marriage certificates in hand, these couples could now access important rights, from registering their children's birth certificates to buying insurance or securing legal documents. Number 5. The last sea nomads on Earth. In the warm, crystal-clear waters of the southern Philippines lives one of the world's last sea nomadic tribes, the Bajau people. They are often called the mermaid people, and for good reason. These incredible individuals spend nearly their entire lives at sea, living on small houseboats called lepa-lepa. Here, they sleep, eat, pray, raise children, and even give birth, all without ever settling permanently on land. What's most astonishing, though, is their ability to dive to depths of up to 70 meters, roughly a 20-story building underwater, and hold their breath for as long as 13 minutes without oxygen tanks or any equipment. Children in the Bajau community learn to swim before they can even walk, and the sea becomes their version of land. Modern science has tried to unravel this mystery. Researchers discovered that the Bajau have spleens 50% larger than average, allowing their bodies to store more oxygen for longer dives. Even their eyes have adapted to see clearly underwater, something most people can't do, even with goggles. Number 4. Must-see wonders of the Philippines. If you're a traveler who loves natural beauty and ancient charm, the Philippines offers some of the most breathtaking destinations in Asia and the world. Start with the chocolate hills of Bohol Island. Over 1,200 cone-shaped hills rise from the earth in almost perfect symmetry. During the rainy season, they're covered in lush green grass. But come dry season, they all turn chocolate brown, making the landscape look like a field of giant Hershey's Kisses. Scientists still debate their origin, making them not just visually stunning, but also a geological mystery. Next is Palawan, a marine paradise that seemed straight out of a dream. Its turquoise waters, towering limestone cliffs, and secluded lagoons have made places like El Nido internationally famous. This area has been named one of the most beautiful beaches on Earth, thanks to its vibrant coral reefs and unspoiled natural beauty. Then there's Vigan, an ancient city in northern Luzon. Walking through Vigan feels like stepping back in time. Its cobblestone streets, Spanish colonial architecture, and horse-drawn carriages offer a glimpse of the 18th century. It's so well preserved that UNESCO declared it a World Heritage Site. Number 3. Asia's most bizarre festivals. Few countries celebrate life quite like the Philippines. With an estimated 42,000 festivals held every year, there's almost always something happening, from the tiniest village celebration to massive national events. Among them, 3 truly stand out for their color, culture, and intensity. First is the Sinulog Festival, one of the most extravagant in the country. Held every third Sunday of January in Cebu City, it honors the Santo Niño, or the Child Jesus. Expect vibrant parades, tribal-inspired street dances, and crowds of thousands moving in rhythm to beating drums. There are also river processions, concerts, fireworks, and even beauty pageants, all lasting for days. Next is ATI Atihan, often considered the oldest festival in the country. It honors the ATI people, one of the Philippines' earliest indigenous tribes. Participants paint their faces black, wear traditional tribal costumes, and dance wildly through the streets to the relentless beat of drums. It's spiritual, historical, and has the lively feel of a Latin American carnival. Number 2. A food culture that ranges from tasty to terrifying. Filipino cuisine is a journey, one that ranges from comforting classics to jaw-dropping street food. Let's start with the national dish, adobo. It's a flavorful stew made from chicken or pork braised in vinegar, soy sauce, garlic, and bay leaves. Its salty, sour flavor and simplicity make it a staple in nearly every household and a nostalgic favorite for many Filipinos. Then there's lechon, a whole roasted pig that's crispy on the outside, tender inside, and often seasoned with lemongrass and spices. It's not just food, it's a centerpiece of celebration, appearing at weddings, festivals, and holidays. Many food critics call it one of the best pork dishes in the world. For soup lovers, there's sinigang, a hot, sour broth made with tamarind, tomatoes, vegetables, and a choice of shrimp, fish, or pork. It's a dish that warms the soul. In fact, CNN named it the best soup in the world in 2021. Number 1. The cheapest cost of living in Asia. If you're dreaming of a place where your money stretches far, look no further than the Philippines. It's one of the most affordable countries to live in across all of Asia. A single person can live comfortably on $600 to $900 per month, even in major cities like Cebu, Davao, or Manila. Rent for a one-bedroom apartment in central Manila ranges from $400 to $600. Move to the suburbs, and you're looking at just $200. Utilities, including electricity, water, and internet, rarely exceed $80 per month, with high-speed internet available for just $20 to $30. Craving local food? A hearty street meal costs just $2 to $3. Dining out at a decent restaurant? Only $5 to $10 per person. Public transport is also incredibly cheap, with jeepneys and buses costing as little as 20 cents to 50 cents per ride. Even amenities like gym memberships cost around $20 to 40 per month, and dental care, like teeth cleaning or fillings, is just $15 to 25 per visit. With such low living expenses, it's no surprise that the Philippines has become a top destination for retirees and digital nomads, especially from the US and Europe. Friendly locals, strong English proficiency, and an open, laid-back lifestyle make it a welcoming place for long stays. Imagine living on the equivalent of a few Starbucks coffees a day. Would you give it a try?